JF coins. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1974 Lincoln Center coin that might look ordinary, but hides stories of experimentation, minting errors, and a rare variety alleged to be worth $93 million. Let's explore its history, how to identify special varieties, and what collectors might pay today. Show close-up rotating shots of a 1974 penny, magnified, front and back. 1. Historical background and why 1974 is unique from 1909 to today. The Lincoln cent design has featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and formerly wheat stalks on the reverse. Now the Lincoln Memorial Design Bizarre Fancies +8 Bold Precious Metals +8 CoinValueChecker.com +8. In 1973 to 1974. Skyrocketing copper prices made production nearly as expensive as face value itself. The Mint began experimenting with alternate materials including aluminum and copper-clad steel. Wikipedia +2 CoinWeek +2. In response, in late 1973, a test run of aluminum pennies dated 1974 was struck but officially rejected and destroyed. Only a handful escaped distribution to Congress members and Treasury officials. Wikipedia +1.2. Varieties of the 1974 Lincoln cent. 1974 4.23 billion produced. 1974 D Denver Mint Mark 4.235 billion. PCGS +12 rarist.org +12 antiquestknowhow.com +121974S San Francisco Mint Mark S regular strike 409 million. 1974 S proof 2.6 million. Specially struck proofs for collectors. Cointrackers.com +13 rarist.org +13 coin identifier +13 error varieties such as double die, some with estimated values up to hundreds and uncirculated grade. Rarist.org coin identifier 1974 aluminum cent, estimated 1.5 million struck. Only 2 are known today, both seized or confiscated by authorities. The aluminum cents remain illegal to own as they are considered government property. Wikipedia .3. Typical values compared by condition. Here's what standard copper-clad 1974 cents are worth today. Variety circulated uncirculated 1974 cent 1. 2 cent 0.30. $5. Top grade up to $500 plus. CoinValueChecker.com +1 antiquestknowhow.com 1974 D cent 1. 2 cent 0.30. $5. Finest examples up to $200 plus. antiquestknowhow.com rarist.org 1974 S cent 1. 2 up to $400 to $2,500 for MS67 plus coins. antiquestknowhow.com rarist.org proof 1974 S. $1. $1.50 rarist.org double die error varies $50 to $400 plus depending on scarcity and grade. Rarist.org CoinValueChecker.com 4. The aluminum penny story and myths. In 1973 to 74, the Mint experimented with a 96% aluminum alloy for pennies to reduce cost. These experimental issues were struck with 1974 dated dies and distributed to government officials, but never released publicly. Wikipedia. Only 2 aluminum cents are publicly documented. One was seized in 2016. The fate of the other is uncertain. Ownership is considered illegal, as they're government property. The Sun. Wikipedia. Some rumors claim a 1974 penny is worth $93 million, but there is no credible evidence of any such sale or valuation. At best, if an aluminum example legally appeared, it could fetch a 6 to 7-figure price, not tens of millions, and it's unlikely to ever enter the private market. CoinValueChecker.com The Sunday 5. Why certain copies are worth nearly 4.2 billion copper cents exist, but only 2 genuine aluminum examples. Condition: coins graded MS67 or higher can be worth hundreds or thousands, especially from sand. Rare minting mistakes can dramatically increase value. Other high-value coins like 1943 copper wheat cents or 1955 double-die pennies have sold for over $100,000, even up to $840,000, due to unique errors and scarcity. Coin identifier The Sun +2 The Sun +2.6. Script flow for video voiceover and visuals. Guide intros. Zoom into a 1974 penny. Layered narration. Is this just a penny, or a rare collector's item worth thousands? Segment 1, 1974 in context. Timeline animation. Copper price surge. Mints experiments. Aluminum prototype. Segment 2, standard varieties and mintages. 3 o'clock. Infographic P, D, S mintages. Proof version. Segment 3, market values for copper coins. 3 to 4 o'clock. Show coins graded MS60, MS63, MS67, and their respective auction results. Segment 4, The Aluminum Experiment and Legal Issues, 4 to 5:30, show photo of aluminum cent, dramatic narration. Only 2 exist, and you can't legally trade them. Segment 5, Debunking the $93 million. Myth explain myth origin, no documentation, real potential value set by precedent of similar rarities. Segment 6, Other high-value Lincoln coins, compare with 1943 copper wheat cent, 1909 SVBB, 1955 double die examples learn.appmex.com +3 the sun +3 the sun +3. Conclusion and tips. Check your change. Talk about grading services, how to preserve coins, and realistic expectations. Point 7. Take home summary. Most 1974 pennies are worth just face value or a few cents in circulated condition. High mint state examples, especially 1974s and MS67 or proof coins, can be worth hundreds or low thousands. Double die or anomaly era coins may fetch $50, $400 plus. The aluminum 1974 penny is extremely rare. With only 2 known examples, the legal owner cannot sell them. At best, they'd fetch a high 6-figure price, not $93 million. The $93 million claim is purely urban legend without any provenance. Final tip: if you're talking about something like worth millions, always distinguish between legend and documented auction sales. I recommend ending your video with a fair caution. If you think you have an aluminum 1974 pendant, show it off on YouTube, it could get confiscated. Let me know if you'd like help fine-tuning narration, visual cues, or adding more coin grading tips or real auction footage suggestions. Today we're diving deep into the 1978 Lincoln Memorial penny, from its origins and production numbers to its real collectible worth. We're also going to tackle a wild rumor that a 1978 penny sold for $93 million. Spoiler alert: it's totally untrue. Stay tuned. 1. History and production of the 1978 penny. The Lincoln Memorial cent design began in 1959 to mark Lincoln's sesquicentennial, and continued into 2008. Numismatics 101+1 eracoins.org. In 1978, the U.S. Mint struck over 10 billion pennies. Philadelphia, no mint mark is almost equal to 3.736 billion. Plus 1.531 billion from West Point. CoinValueChecker.com +3 CoinWeek +3 Numismatics 101 +3 Denver 4.28 billion. Proof cents from San Francisco is almost equal to 3.13 million U.S. coins value, composed of 95% copper / 5% zinc, weighing 3.11 grams each. Eracoins.org +2 Rarist.org +2. In summer 1978, the Treasury lifted restrictions on exporting or melting pennies due to soaring copper prices. Coins.thefuntimessguide.com +14 CoinWeek +14 and .wikipedia.org +14.2. Circulation and commonality with billions produced. The 1978 penny is one of the most common U.S. coins. Most examples show everyday wear and are still found in circulation today. Coins value +14 Numismatics 101 +14 CoinValueChecker.com +14. Most hold only their face value or at best a few cents to collectors. Point 3. Standard market values. Here are typical values, as of circulated examples: $0.01 to $0.10 uncirculated MS63, MS64 up to $12, $24 MS65, red $24, $99 depending on mint mark. MS67 red, Philadelphia up to $2.50, $3.50 MS68 red. PCGS guide max $7, $7.50 Cointrackers.com +2 Coins.thefuntimessguide.com +2 Numismatics 101 CoinValueChecker.com +2 Yuzukanbook.com +2 The Sun +2 Rarist.org +2 Coins value. For proof coins $8, $9 PR70 DCM. Deep Cameo up to $2,150 The Sun +5 US coins value +5 CoinValueChecker.com +5 CoinValueChecker.com. Point 4. Rare error varieties and auction records. Double die errors. Minor doubling is fairly common and worth $25, $50. Extremely rare and dramatic doubling may fetch a few $100s, though nothing close to 7 figures for 1978 coins. CoinValueLookup.com. Exceptional auction sales. A notable 196 penny variety, but that involved weight anomaly from copper versus zinc planchet. Not 1978 coins. The Sun. The highest confirmed auction for a 1978 Lincoln cent is around $4,313 specimen. CoinValueLookup.com +1. No credible records or grading company data support any 1978 penny selling for anywhere near $93 million. Why the $93 million? Rumor is false. No known sale either in auction results, PCGS, NGC, or major coin selling databases documents any 1978 penny selling for tens or hundreds of thousands, much less $93 million. Real record-breaking pennies, e.g. 1943 bronze cents, have sold for $1 million plus. But those are from rare off-metal errors and not 1978 cents. The Sun +1. Hundreds of high-quality coins from 1978 may reach the low thousands in value, but again, nothing near such fantastical claims. Point 6. Why some coins are worth much more than face value. High-grade uncirculated red coins, MS65, MS68, are rare and collectible. Proof coins, 1978s, in deep cameo finishes are much scarcer. Error coins, such as noticeable double dies, planchet anomalies, or other minting mistakes, can command premiums. Coins graded and slabbed by organizations like PCGS or NGC fetch higher prices. Errorcoins.org +2 and .wikipedia.org +2. CoinWeek. 7. Scripting your video. Detailed outline, intro, midnight to 0:30, hook the audience, tease myth of $93 million. Brief overview of what's coming. Part 1, historical background. Lincoln penny history, composition, mintage figures. 1978 minting context, copper inflation, West Point involvement. Part 2, why most 1978 pennies are common, 2 to 4 o'clock. Billions in circulation. Low rarity. Lifespan in pocket change, condition. Coin grading scale. Value ranges by grade and mint mark, 00, double die errors, listing known. Premiums. Compare with documented sales, emphasize known $93 million record, present evidence, no reputable source, contradictory with all known prices. Explain typical sensationalism in viral posts. Tips for viewers. 11:30, how to spot high grade or errors, importance of certification, where to get coins graded, how to research auction records. Summary: 1978 penny can be worth a few dollars to few thousand and not tens of millions. Encourage viewers to check their coins and thanks. Point 8. Key facts and on-screen graphics. Suggestions table, mintage numbers, chart, value versus grade. Photos, red-brown versus proof versus double die. Close UPS. Overlay legend. PCGS versus NGC versus auction resale ranges. Point 9. Final notes and summary. In summary, a 1978 Lincoln penny is common, widely circulated, and mostly worth face value. High-grade MS65, MS68 red specimens or proof DCM coins can reach the hundreds to low thousands, but documented top sales are around $4,300. There's no legitimate evidence supporting a $93 million sale. This is a misconception or urban myth. Wrap up. Encourage viewers to examine coins carefully, consult grading services, and beware of sensational claims without documentation. That's your comprehensive, richly detailed YouTube script, packed with accurate history, realistic market values, error variety insights, and a reasoned debunking of the $93 million myth. Feel free to adjust the pacing or add personal flair. Today we dive deep into the 1985 Lincoln Memorial penny, a coin so common it's usually worth just 1 cent, yet certain rare error pieces have triggered headlines claiming million-dollar values. Could one of these ordinary pennies really be worth tens or even hundreds of millions of dollars? Stick around to find out. 1985 Lincoln Memorial penny, value, errors, myths, and history. VO plus visuals of early pennies, wheat reverse, then memorial. In 1909, to mark the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint introduced the first U.S. coin with a real person Lincoln on the obverse. Designed by Victor David Brenner. Treasure Pursuits +14 Wikipedia +14 Metal Pursuits +14 CoinValueChecker.com +6 Online Coin Club +6 Wikipedia +6. From 1909 to 1958, the reverse showed wheat ears, hence the nickname Wheat Penny. In 1959, for Lincoln's 150th birthday, Frank Gasparo's Lincoln Memorial reverse was introduced and remained through 2008. CoinValueLookup.com +1. Before 1982, pennies were bronze, 95% copper. But due to rising copper costs, in 1982 the mint switched to copper-plated zinc, a core of 97.5% zinc with a 2.5% copper outer layer. CoinTrackers +6 CoinValueChecker.com +6 CoinValueLookup.com +6.2. Chapter 2, specifications and 1985 production data, show table graphic of specs, feature details year 1985 mint marks none, Philadelphia, D.S. composition zinc core copper plating weight approximately 2.5 G diameter 19.05 mm edge smooth Philadelphia and Denver business strikes. San Francisco proof had coin week plus 15 metal pursuits plus 15 the sun plus 15, Philadelphia mintage 5.65 billion, Denver 5.29 billion. Total metal pursuits Wikipedia Chapter 3, typical value range, face value to about $1 VO, in circulated condition, a typical 1985 penny is only worth its face value, 1 cent even uncirculated examples graded MS65, MS67 rarely exceed $1 to $1.50 at auction Wikipedia plus 15 CoinTrackers plus 15 Metal Pursuits plus 15 CoinAppraiser.com. Some guides list MS65 business strike examples at about $1 to $4. And proof S grades might range higher, up to $7 or maybe $225 for high certified gem proof in red. Color CoinValueChecker.com. Chapter 4, Error varieties that add value die break / Liberty crack, fine crack between the B and E in Liberty. Collectible but worth only $5 to $10 CoinValueLookup.com. Peeling copper layer / bubbling, when copper plating splits or bubbles, exposing zinc. Greater damage can raise value. Typical listing, $1 to $2, or $10 plus for severe peeling depending on condition metal pursuits plus 1. Broad struck error, coin struck without normal collar, appears wider. Minor broad strikes may fetch $1 to $2. Extreme broad strikes can go for $10, $20, even over $100 if very dramatic and well-preserved metal pursuits. Double die or repunched mintmark, slight doubling of letters or repeated mintmark. Typically worth $10 to $20. In mint condition. Sometimes up to $50 plus for certified flawless specimens metal pursuits. 5. Chapter 5 The $93 million, or $318 million. With explained VO with B-roll of sensational headlines. Despite sensational stories and YouTube thumbnails claiming a $93 million or even $318 million penny, there is no documented sale anywhere near that amount for a 1985 cent. The viral post from July 2025 claimed a rare era 1985 D sold for $3 million. But that itself is widely unsubstantiated and likely exaggerated. YouTube plus 2 coinsvalue.com plus 2 thevralpost.info plus 1. Another video titled Top 7 Rarest 1985 Lincoln Pennies worth a mind-blowing $318 million. Exists but offers no verifiable auction data and likely presents clickbait exaggeration. YouTube. Standard numismatic sources and auction records show the most valuable 1985 era pennies rarely exceed several $1,000s, and only if exceptionally rare errors or uncirculated grade and high certification are involved. No multi-million sale is verified. 6. Chapter 6, Biggest Documented Auction Values VO. For context, the 1909 SVDB Lincoln cent is considered the king of Lincoln cents and has sold for over $50,000 in MS67 condition, but that's a rare classic coin from 1909, not 1985 Wikipedia. Extremely rare pennies like 1943 copper wheat cents, 1955 double die, or other key penny dates have sold for hundreds of thousands but belong to earlier decades. Not 1985 the sun plus 1. Recent auction claims regarding 1985 pennies remain highly suspect and not backed by transparent provenance. 7. Chapter 7, So, could a 1985 penny be worth $93 million? VO with on-screen graphics. Practically speaking, the only 1985 pennies worth more than a few dollars are error specimens, die break, broad strike, missing copper, and even then, they sell typically for $10 to perhaps $100 as noted. A 1985 penny graded MS67 plus certified with a monumental error if it existed and could be verified might spark collector interest, but the sheer number minted makes any truly rare variety extremely unlikely. No credible numismatic authority or auction house has ever authenticated or documented a $3 million sale for a 1985 Lincoln cent. Claims of $93 million or $318 million are mythical, not real. 8. Chapter 8, How to check your 1985 penny. Look for visible errors, die crack in Liberty, broad struck shape, missing copper, double lettering. Weigh your penny, standard 1985 business strike weighs almost equals 2.50 g. A mis-weighted coin, e.g. heavier at 3.1 g, could indicate unusual strike, rare, but documented in some 1983 coins. The Sunday find the D under the year none means Philadelphia. Proof coins with S used only for proof sets. Certification. If you believe you have a genuine error in pristine condition, get it graded by PCGS or NGC. Without certification, collectible dealers may undervalue error claims. 9. Chapter 9. Scripted outro and call to action. VO. To summarize, a standard 1985 Lincoln penny is worth 1 cent. Uncirculated examples may reach $1 or $2. Error coins can fetch between $5 and a few tens of dollars depending on severity. Sensational headlines claiming multi-million or 9-figure values exist, but none are backed by verifiable evidence. Don't believe myths. Rely on certified grading, auction records, and reputable numismatic appraisals. Do you have a 1985 penny with bubbling, cracking, or missing copper? Leave a comment or send images. Maybe it's worth more than you think. And be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive into coin collecting myths. Social media links, subscribe button, upcoming episodes, summary points for narration, historical timeline, wheat memorial, modern zinc copper composition. 10.9 billion minted in 1985 across Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. Common value range, 1 cent, circulated, to known error values, between $5 and $100 plus depending on error type. Myths of $3 million, $93 million, and $318 million. Unsubstantiated. Likely clickbait. No verified $1 million sale of any 1985 penny exists. Advice: weigh, inspect errors, consider professional grading. Let me know if you'd like the same script translated into another language, edited to shorter form, or adapted into video segments with timestamps. Today we're doing a deep dive into the 2016 Lincoln 1 cent coin, sometimes called the 2016 Shield penny, and exploring whether any examples are really worth millions or even $93 million, as some viral videos claim. Overview of the 2016 Lincoln Shield PN and why the 2016 Lincoln cent is part of the Union Shield Reverse series, showing a shield symbolizing national unity, mandated by the Presidential $1 Coin Act. Wikipedia. Philadelphia 4.698 billion plus 4U.S. Coins Guide plus 4 Wikipedia plus 4 Coin Identifier plus 4. These enormous mintages make 2016 pennies extremely common in circulation. What they're really WRTH in circulation, worn nearly always worth just 1 cent, regardless of mint mark. Downey link plus 1U.S. Coins Guide. Uncirculated examples typically valued in the 10 cents to about $7 range depending on grade and strike quality. YouTube plus 15U.S. Coins Guide plus 15 Coin Trackers plus 15. The highest auction examples to date have reached under $1,600 in MS68 RD condition. US Coins Guide plus 1. So let's bust the myth. The claim of a $93 million 2016 Lincoln penny is completely without basis. That figure has no credible auction record or certification behind it. Error varieties: rare and worth more. Die break plus rotor misalignment. One documented coin featured an obverse struck by a broken die combined with a reverse rotated 95-degree. A one-off recognized by CoinWorld. Wikipedia plus 15 CoinWorld plus 15 YouTube plus 15 Coin Identifier plus 6 CoinValueChecker.com plus 6 YouTube plus 6. Off-center strikes, die clashing, grease strikes. Double dice cataloged error types and online listings. CoinValueChecker.com plus 1. Even these rare modern error coins typically sell for a few hundred to low thousands of dollars. There's no documented case of any reaching tens of millions. Historical context and COMPRISONS narrator, voiceover with historical penny comparisons. By contrast, historic Lincoln cents like the famed 1909 SVDB, 1943 bronze cents, 1955 double die, and 1969 S double die are known to fetch 6- and 7-figure prices at auction. Pennyverse.info plus 3 Wikipedia plus 3 Coin Identifier plus 3. These coins are true rarities with tiny mintages or dramatic errors. Penny type typical auction value 1909 SVDB up to $94,000 plus 1943 bronze error up to $1 million plus 1955 double die 50,000 plus 1969 S double die $100,000 Section 5. How to spot a potentially valuable 2016 PNNY host on camera. If you find a 2016 penny that looks odd, here's what to check. Check the mint mark. Was it struck in Philadelphia, Denver, or proof S? Look for error signs, doubling, clash marks, off-center alignment, rotated reverse. Modern errors can be authenticated and graded by PCGS or NGC, compared to verified auction results. Even then, worth is almost always in the hundreds or low thousands, not millions. Why the $93 million? Claims are WRONG. No reputable coin certification company lists any 2016 penny selling for even close to such astronomical figures. Those viral video claims cite unrealistic, unverifiable estimates with no auction backing. Some sensational YouTube titles claim $18 million or $194 million pennies content, but these videos lack real evidence or provenance. Pennyverse.info +4 YouTube +4 The Sun +4 The Sun The Sun +2 Coin Identifier +2 CoinValueChecker.com +3 U.S Coins Guide +3 Coin Identifier +3 Coin Identifier +1 Host. Scammers often exaggerate to drive views. Always check documented auction prices and grading reports. Summary and CLLTOACTION narrator. Voiceover 2016 Lincoln Shield pennies are extremely common, billions minted. Typical value, 1 cent in circulation, up to $7 uncirculated. Rare error coins exist, but usually only worth hundreds or low thousands. No evidence supports any modern penny being legitimately worth $93 million. Host. If you found a suspect 2016 penny, especially with unusual rotation or die bray, have it graded. And if you're unsure, leave a photo in the comments or join coin collecting communities for help. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button if you learned something new, subscribe for more real numismatic breakdowns, and keep those coins turning. Bonus: suggested on-screen graphics / B-roll high-res macro shots of a standard 2016 penny, examples of actual error coins, off-center, rotated reverse, die breaks, auction shot overlays with real prices, historical coins, 1909 SVDB, 1943 bronze text animations. $93 million penny? No credible proof. 1-800 to 2,000 words, depending on pacing. Estimated runtime, 12 to 15 minutes with visuals and commentary. 2016 pennies are common and usually worth face value. High quality uncirculated may fetch up to $7. Rare errors sometimes in low thousands. Claims of $93 million value are baseless. Let me know if you'd like me to add scene-by-scene storyboard, on-camera script, or title / cards graphics to this script. Sources: is this helpful so far?